Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes.
Leading off for the Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
We got time. Time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Strike taken, the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Albies stands at third with one gone in the inning. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Mike Foltynewicz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Foltynewicz is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Fouled off. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Ortega. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard liner to center field. Dickerson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate,
Number 69.
Rafael Ortega, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And after an inning and a half, it's 1. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Dickerson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Settling in now, number 40, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Real Muto stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ortega is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Billy Hamilton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hamilton, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Runs up and gets this one down, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Dickerson. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and there's 1 away now.
Now batting.
And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Hard hit at 3rd, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. The second
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Freeman playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Runner back safely. 0-1. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The third baseman, Josh.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ready with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Echeverria, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Donaldson leads off second. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. And now Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Harper.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 29 home runs for him on the year. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, that a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Acuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Acuna is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Ortega is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe. Hamilton, the runner at second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, number 40.
Standing in, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Lo, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
First baseman, Reese.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Their count now at 2-2. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Now batting, center fielder.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Sean Newcomb will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Newcomb, a 6'5" left-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Donaldson is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch.
Freddie.
This is line to left. Number 40 is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Anthony Swarzak is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 40.
So striding in, number 40, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's popped up. Echeverria ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Albies into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Out to short for Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Right side, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 69.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Ortega. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Kingery.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Gene Segura. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Kingery gets his lead at first, nobody out, and the runner back in standing. Comes set and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out and a runner on second base. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Austin Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Austin Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jared Hughes will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
(5-1) our score as we play the 8th. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a snap move over to first. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Cervelli recovers, but no chance to recover. Hernandez is on at first after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 40. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 50, Hector.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Neris playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Another 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Lined hard toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Aaron Nola earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Drew Smyly is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92. To 94, good assortment of breaking pitches, holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher when he's healthy. This is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
1-0 the count. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded back up the middle to his right. Hernandez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. In now, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off. Here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Scott.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. A moment now to check out. Out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. The 1-2. bouncer up the middle. Seager up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
Bellinger is under it near the mound, and that ends the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
The first baseman, number 35.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play, has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Corey Seager. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Realmuto.
In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box now, number 40. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-2, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting it.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher,
now to the plate, 18. The pitcher, Kenta Maeda. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit. And
in steps Scott Kingery. Line down the left field line. but this is going to get fouled. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 2.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up is the shortstop, Gene Segura. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. At the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Smiley peers in. Here it is on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now batting, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman,
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Seager right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches through 4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. Out to short for Segura. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, another foul ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Fouled away. Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Turner in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Phillies, number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Scott Kingery. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first two trips. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 2. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
At the plate, Gene Segura trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors. And Jose Alvarez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 18.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Back up the middle. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Count even now at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Bellinger will put this one away, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Segura is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready for another shot now. Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Adam Kolarek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 56. Adam.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up. Seager moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 40.
Now to the plate, number 40. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And there's ball 1. Kolarek has over 40 innings on his line so far. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. To first. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And it's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. There's Segura on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The left fielder, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Jared Hughes will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 25, Jared Hughes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Hughes has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Behind 0-2 now. Hughes offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Back up the middle. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia. Now playing right field.
Logan Morrison is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And that misses, ball 1. Line to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Garcia, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak
now
like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Now a flare out to left center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Russell Martin now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Number 45 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Left side, but well foul. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Joaquin Diaz will come on now and pinch run here. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Pollock is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So he got him swinging. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Phillies win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Drew Smyly notches his 3rd win of the year as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Kenta Maeda pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Hector Neris retires the side to hammer down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.